Another aspect which has interested us is these different ways in which modernism has been used.
The structure of the building is really interesting. It's a very South African form of modernist architecture.
The idea with modernism is that it would emancipate people from their past and would give them a new aesthetic, a new way of viewing the world. The modernist building itself, I think, has an association which resonates because the ideas of modernism that came out of kind of Le Corbusier and various different architects of a period appropriated those ideas into different contexts. Here it was really associated with social housing opposed to being kind of prosperous, and this idea of kind of high-rise living being something that's associated with affluence.
When the building was built in the 70s, it was exaggerated and kind of imagined to be better than it could ever be. It was a kind of twisted form of modernism because it was in the service of a really twisted, evil state kind of system. It's very interesting to think how that differs from prosperous American modernism, the social UK modernism. I mean, these are very broad simplifications. In thinking about modernist architecture, I mean, Patrick was reading Le Corbusier at one of the points when we were working, and the idea for the windows, doors and televisions came from something he said about the apertures of a building somehow kind of defining its presence and its kind of its spirit. And with a lot of those modernist architectures, you get a sense of this kind of ambivalence within their practice, that they make these pure, beautiful forms that are, on the one hand, designed to improve humanity, but on the other hand, you get the sense that they almost resent humans with all their messiness and life getting in the way of the purity of their forms. So I think that expresses itself in a lot of the work, especially the windows where we try to keep the same frame in every image, and to see the way the landscape knits together in the background, and we essentially just removed the concrete and we're left with this aperture. But then you also see what people have put up, covering the windows with curtains, big bits of furniture that might also get in the way of the windows. So for me, that really expresses some of that kind of fraught relationship between life and architectural form.